Bryant Street Publishing presents Alien Enforcer's Target by Liz Paffel. Read for you by Rachel Leblang and Chris Chambers. Chapter 1. Ava. My feet are burning. Sparkly white flakes fall around me, touching my face with gossamer gentleness before floating to the ground. I blink to clear the particles from my lashes as reality comes to me in sluggish increments. I glance down as I shuffle away from the heat. The flakes build around my feet and ankles, the heat getting stronger as I stare dumbly at the ground. My legs are bare. So are my breasts and belly. I'm naked. Cupping my breasts in shock, I pat my palms over my body, not quite believing that I'm completely unclothed. Something stings my arms. Ash has gathered along my forearms, quietly burning my flesh while glinting beautifully in stunted rays of light. I wipe the flakes off of me, then run my hands again over my exposed flesh to dislodge any ash that has settled there. It's a useless attempt. The stuff keeps landing on me. A sob bubbles up from my throat. I barely recognize the sound as my own, but I clearly recognize my confusion and fear. I'm not sure what's happening, where I am. Anxiety trembles through me, pushing me to the verge of panic. Just breathe, Ava. Just breathe. I pull air in my nose, out of my mouth. In, out. In, out. Memories rush at me like they're racing through a tunnel straight into my brain. I was readjusting the straps on my hiking pack near Connor's Beach where a 4th of July party was going on. People were partying it up, acting like scientists and government officials hadn't been using words like imminent doom, planetary collapse. I'm not good with change, confrontation, or stress. Facing the end of days cooped up in my aunt's humid one-bedroom was too much to deal with. So I did what I always do when life gets overwhelming. I went hiking. No better place for me to get snuffed out than on my favorite hiking trail surrounded by the rainforest of the Pacific Northwest. I'd packed enough for a month, just in case Earth lasted that long. My aunt pulled herself from her standard drunken stupor long enough to remind me to lock the door behind me as I left to spend my last hours alive the way I like to do everything. Alone. But then I'd spied the massive party going on.
Sample complete. Ready to continue?